Now, over here, we have the air feed to the machine, the main air feed. This always has to be at about 8 bar or 115, 120 PSI. Right now it's at about 110. So I will lift this knob up and turn it. I can't turn it anymore. So that means that the shortness of supply, which is very slight, is coming from outside. Now, here we have an air release for humidity in the air system. When you see water collecting in here, it's telling you that your dryer is not working properly, and you got to keep your eye on this on a daily basis just in case. Okay, even if you have a dryer it's always worked, it doesn't hurt to keep your eye on this once a day. See if any water is collecting here. In here, you have pneumatic air tool oil, which is the same pneumatic air tool oil that you put in your air polishing tools. Over here, I can unscrew this little cap right here, or I can actually turn off. I want to cut off the air supply to the machine. In here by hand, I can turn this and unscrew it, and I can fill it up again when it gets low. This needs to be regulated at a drop a minute, and we'll teach you how, and we have videos on that, how to regulate that properly once you fill it in again, if you need to, if you want to check the regulation on this. So that'll keep the inside of the air system of the machine free from water and lubricated properly. So the air comes in, and this is our vacuum pump system right here. No more electrical motors with vane systems like on other competing machines. The only thing that wears out in here are the O-rings, unless you have really poor air quality that feeds the machine. But basically, the O-rings wear out. This is a vacuum pump. This reverses airflow. If you get a lot of water in these canisters, it means that you have poor air. You have too much leakage, okay, which we'll go over what causes leakage of sucking too much water. These you shouldn't empty but once a week. Okay, that's how much water you should be collecting if you're properly setting up your pieces on the vacuum pods and everything. So the number one problem, commandment number one on this machine, not a constant air supply. Okay, 115 PSI, but we need 20 CFM constant that are not fluctuating, which means not connected to a compressor that is feeding air polishing tools. So 115 PSI, dry, constant air. Alrighty? So number one commandment, have the right PSI. Number two, no water. No water in the airlines. That was it. Easy peasy. You got 3 more. Okay? Follow me.